welcome back to the Wild Thoughts Pod. I'm your co-host, Afy.
And I'm your co-host, Kat.
And as you can see, we have a beautiful guest. This is Nafy, everybody.
Hi.
She's our special guest of the day, and today's topic is going to be talking about what it's like being a young mom while going to school and just like juggling life, and it's just going to be a fun conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're so excited. Thank you for being here.
Seriously,
Thank
you for coming.
Thank you, girlies.
So we're gonna start with a hot seat question. So first question, what's your go-to type of food to eat?
My go-to type of food. Okay, I'm a child. Okay, I'm a child. I really love McDonald's. Like my go-to is McDonald's. Like nuggets, you have me.
There's crack in those nuggets. Yeah.
Oh,
Girl,
but can
tell me
I
about
say
it.
something? I've switched from McDonald's to Wendy's, and Wendy's nuggets are really good.
I heard that.
You've had them!
But I don't want to switch from McDonald's because, you know.
I know, but like Wendy's, the one here, I don't know, they always get it on point. Like when you get cold McNuggets and they're not like crispy, it's like,
I've never had Wendy's nuggets. I've only eaten on Wendy's once, actually.
and they're fresh. Like they make
We're
it
gonna try
always like they're
Like the poutine at
We
Wendy's.
should've done it with
It's
mom.
giving.
Yo, the
It's
poutine.
it's
Like the
giving.
McDonald's one, when you think of it,
No,
it's
it's
kinda
disgusting.
nasty.
It's
It's
disgusting.
It's nasty.
Please
Like
don't.
at one point I would eat it, but then I was like, yo, this shit is nasty. They put too much. Okay, not us talking about it.
No,
But
so
every
yeah.
time food comes up, we just go on.
Yeah, my go-to, I'll say like nuggets from McDonald's.
Okay,
I love that.
we love that.
Okay, if you had the money to, what's the first place that you would travel?
The first place I would
Yeah.
try.
No limit.
No limit.
Exactly.
Bam's credit card. No,
I guess I'll Dubai.
oh,
Dubai.
yes. I mean,
We
yes.
love Dubai.
I
Dubai.
love it.
Yeah,
it's
for
giving
sure.
rich. It's giving.
Yeah.
The vibe is. It's just.
And I
giving.
feel like everything there is expensive.
Oh yeah,
No?
it's rich.
Yeah, right?
I
I mean, I'm
guess.
sure there
It
are
looks
different.
expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
if you go anywhere, like it's not gonna be like you're paying a lot of money to eat,
Yeah.
or maybe same compared to Montreal, like in terms of like
don't know.
what it
I've never
costs.
been.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just making
Yeah,
stuff
but-
up based
but
on what it looks like.
Dubai. Dubai.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
it is Dubai.
That makes
Amazing.
sense.
Okay, and lastly, what's your favorite song at the moment?
My favorite song. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know.
You're supposed
I don't
to know
know.
it if it's your favorite.
I don't
song.
know. But
Just going to look at your like
yeah,
most played.
my. Okay, no. I'm actually joking. Are you dumb enough? Burna Boy last.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
know.
It's everywhere
That's
now.
my job.
It's literally everywhere.
That's my job.
So our first question, kind of just to like start the conversation, how did you decide to go in? Well, actually, do you want to tell people what you're studying so that way they have more of an idea, like what you're studying right
yeah.
now? So
Okay.
that I feel like I won't know how to explain
Yeah.
it. given
Okay, so people, I speak French. Je parle français. So, bear with me. Okay, so I guess the proper term in English, it's paralegal. I'm right. That's
Yeah.
what I'm actually studying, but I'm looking forward to go do my bac. That's how you guys
Yeah.
call it in English.
Yeah.
My bac, and after that, my maîtrise. How do you guys call it?
Masters.
My master.
Yeah.
My master, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Because
Okay.
I want to be a notary,
Okay,
That's
so
what I do.
paralegal is the word though. And
Yeah, the
notary and
parale-
paralegal
yeah.
are the same?
Technicien juridique, paralegal in English.
Okay, but is it the same as notary?
No, it's not.
Okay, notary's
No.
after what you
Yeah.
want to do.
Yeah.
So the first step is paralegal.
Actually, not at all. It's just in technique.
Okay,
You can
Okay, so what you're doing at school now would
Yeah.
allow you from there to become a paralegal.
Exactly.
But because you want to become a notary,
That's
you
right.
need to do further education.
That's correct.
Ah, okay, I see. Okay, perfect. We got you. Now we understand. So basically going into, like, how did you decide to study that? And did it change before you found out you were going to become a mom? Or were you always kind of interested in doing that regardless?
Fun fact, since I was in secondaire 3, I don't know how it is like for...
Oh, I don't know what it is.
Well, I don't know for them
Oh,
what it
it's
is.
a grade
Grade something.
9, no?
Yeah.
7,
Okay,
8,
good
9?
job.
Grade
Afi.
9. I mean, I'm just
Okay.
grade 9.
Since I was in grade 9, I always wanted to study law.
Okay.
For some reason. Don't ask why. I just know I wanted to go study law. But with all the things over here, like cégep and like all the things, like Cotter and whatever,
Yeah.
I didn't have the proper grades.
Yeah, it's okay.
So I had
Yeah.
to switch and flip and backflips and splits and all
Take
this
it.
shit. You know?
Loophole.
Exactly. I always knew that I wanted to study law.
Law. So you took like different routes to get to where
Yeah.
you wanted to be, basically.
Yeah.
Was your goal at first to be a lawyer, or just like in general you wanted to study law?
I never wanted to be a lawyer. Fun fact. I don't like all the things that they do. Yeah, the courtroom, like all the pleading.
Yeah. You're good.
All the pleading. I never liked that. So
Yeah.
I love working like. I have my own desk, my own space. I have all the papers, like computers, like still talking to people, still meeting people, but
and working with law.
exactly. And I can still be by myself from times to times.
Yeah.
So I feel like notary is the perfect like in between. I feel like lawyer, you always have to have people like around you.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Okay, so wait, what does a notary do?
Oh, they do everything.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Okay, so if you're married,
I'll
if you want to get married, I can marry you. If you want to divorce, you have to come to me. If you want to buy a house, you want to sell a house, you have to come through me.
Okay,
You
so
have
any types of legal matters.
the paperwork. You have to go through me.
You. Okay.
I think like you have to be like the witness to everything being signed.
Exactly.
Right.
By the law, you have to pass by me.
Yeah.
I said by me like I'm anyways,
By
you
the
know.
law.
Okay,
You
rich
will
bitch.
in
Yeah.
Dubai. Notary in Dubai. Yes,
Oh,
your
God,
office,
please.
you open it.
Oh
Inshallah.
my god.
Yes, please.
Yes.
I'll take all the
Manifesting it into the world.
please, yeah.
And how do you think your maybe career, education, or just experience would have been different if you didn't have a child compared to now having a child?
I feel now because I have a daughter, everything that I do is for her. So my grades, it's for her.
Yeah.
Me going to school, it's for her. Also, of course,
for
it's
you,
for
but
me.
You have extra motivation.
Exactly, but it's most likely for her because everything that I do is for her future and whatever. So, si on regarde Nafy like 2 or 3 years ago, who didn't give a fuck about school.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, mom. Like, just j'allais à l'école, you know, just to say that I'm going like, to school and like, you know, just for my mom to be proud of me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like my grandma and everybody to be proud of me. But I never really liked what I was doing. Like, sciences humaines,
You were doing
I hate it.
Yeah.
Capital H.
Yeah.
Like, that was the worst. And I was doing it because my mom wanted me to stay at school. And,
Yeah,
you know,
like you were just going with the routine, like the standard of
just
people your
because
age. Yeah.
my grades, y'all.
But you weren't passionate about it.
Exactly. That's why.
And when I had my child, I was like, you know, I have to do something because no diploma, you can do nothing. Over here, Montreal, I don't know for you guys, but over here, no diploma,
Yeah.
you can do nothing. So I was like, okay, you know what? Give yourself a chance, just go. And my grades right now, bro, I always thought I was stupid. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I always thought that I was stupid. Like, school was not for
Yeah.
me. And, you know, school is not for everybody. And I thought I was that type of person.
You were
School
that
was not for
category,
me.
yeah.
My grades, y'all. After having
and
my
like,
child,
yeah.
dans plafond, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like I
But
feel
it's also
like
because you're passionate about
About it, yeah.
Like 90s, 97, and
Yeah.
all my grades are like.
so it
amazing.
really like makes a difference, even though you have so many things going on in your life.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's motivating you more, but you're also enjoying what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I feel like I see that a lot, like through social media. You talk about it, like you really enjoy it.
Yeah, and
it's
also
like,
because I'm also working in the field.
yeah,
Listen, I love law. Like, law, it's me meets law.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, I love it.
what do you love about it? Like I know you said it's like you don't know why, but like what intrigues you? Like what?
It's,
You
I
know?
feel like it's different. It's different. Let me explain myself. Dans le sens que it's never the same thing. Every day, it's always something new.
Different, yeah.
Even though, like, we have, like, over here, we have the code civil.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, for maybe, like, other countries what they have. But over here in Quebec, we have the code civil. And, of course, everything is writing. So you have to follow the law because it's noir sur blanc.
Yeah.
You have to follow. But when you work in the field, like, it's always different.
Yeah.
Also, I'm currently working in the commercial department. So I'm actually working with notary, like, selling, like, you know, like, big buildings, like, with, like big clients, like, with...
Fun.
And I never thought I would like that. I thought that I would love, like, you know, like the family department and, you know, like kids and whatever.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate
My
it.
mom is a mediator in
Girl.
family law, so I get it.
Girl.
I hear stories.
Girl, this
Makes
ain't it.
sense
Yeah.
though, because
This
it's
ain't
like drama.
But
More
it's-
drama.
I feel-
It's like
Yeah, and it's sad because sometimes, like, there's stuff going on. Like, it's just sad. Like, it's draining. And you feel like you're kind of like a journal intime for people.
Yeah, you're
they
like
come
their-
and like, so I'm getting a divorce, and you know she's cheating on me, and you
It
know
gets
like we have
ugly.
7 kids.
it's like draining
and
on your
and like you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
okay,
I already have to deal with stuff at home.
Yeah,
Can you please?
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just here to sign the paper and go.
So maybe it like being on more the luxurious side, like buildings, it's kind of more
Yes.
like ooh, like I could be living this, or like motivates
living
you,
well.
or like
Exactly.
yeah,
And
or like
it's just
a different lifestyle.
And it's fun just because you feel like you're doing like something like for other people. So I'm helping you guys doing something.
Like
so it's
they
actually
wanna do,
funny
yeah.
because I feel like I'm included and like I'm a part of like the
Their
big
milestone,
thing, and
yeah.
I love it. I
Oh
love
my
it.
god, I love your passion right now.
Yeah.
It's like making me smile.
It's like, I want to
I
be
have,
a
I
lawyer
have
now.
goosebumps talking about it.
I love
Yeah, okay,
I
yeah,
love
that's
it.
so good. You explained it so well.
What were your initial thoughts when you found out you were pregnant? And like, did that influence like, I know you kind of already talked about it, like how it influenced you to be more motivated in school, but did that change anything about like, did you have doubts about what you were doing and stuff like that?
At first, I was like, so that's what's happening, right? Like,
yeah.
who wanna get pregnant at 20? Like, no parents want their child to be pregnant at 20. My mom had me out, she was 22, so I was like, my grandma always told me, don't do that. Go to school, get married, buy a house, after that you have kids.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'll do that. Next thing you know, it's not that easy, grandma. This ain't it, I'm sorry. So at first I was like, sorry, fuck.
Yeah, you can swear.
Oh, yes. I was like, fuck. Like, why? Like, why? I was scared. I was nervous. I was like, I'm not prepared to do that. I'm still living at my mom's. I don't have no money. I don't have no diploma. No care. Nothing. I have nothing to... I have a car.
Yeah.
That's all I have. A car. Nothing else. No marriage. No nothing. I was... With my boyfriend, ça fait quoi? Like, almost 9 years now that we're together.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was like, I only have him
Yeah.
and the car. And now I'm pregnant.
I'm sorry, I need to use that
I
as a
don't know.
quote. I only have him and a car.
Him,
Nafy.
a car, and like a whole
A
baby.
baby, yeah.
Nothing else. I was nervous. Listen, that was the worst. But I was like, I'm not the only one who had like a child like young.
Yeah.
My mom did it, and look at me now. I feel like I turned pretty well.
Yeah.
Thriving.
Thriving.
Listen, I turned pretty well. I was like, I can do it. I will not be alone. I have an amazing boyfriend, an amazing mom, an amazing mother-in-law, like an amazing family.
Yeah.
I can do it. Come, it will not be easy, but we're gonna make it happen. And look at me now.
Hey, raising a daughter. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So why don't you tell them like how old she is?
Okay, my baby. She's 20 months old.
Yeah.
She's a sweet baby girl.
Yeah, she's so weird.
Sometimes. But she's sweet. She's amazing. She's smart. She's adorable. She's funny. She loves people. She loves playing. Everything.
She's always smiling.
Always.
I feel like, yeah,
always.
easily.
Like a lot of energy. In French,
Yeah.
we call it like une boule d'énergie.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
her. That was for her. Like the word. For
She's
her.
like, yeah, I wonder why freaking you and Pam are her parents. Like, come on, her and Pam, her boyfriend, are literally, I think they're twins.
But the difference is.
But you have differences.
Exactly. I feel like in French on dit je suis plus calme que lui because him. Like there's no stop, y a pas de no, there's no nothing with him. It's always we're on the go, we're annoying people, we're being annoying, okay? That's what we do. Comme il se réveille le matin, I want to be annoying. That's him. That's him, I swear to God. And I'm not like that. So, like sometimes, but him. Yeah, that's
It's
him.
good. It balances each other out.
Yeah, and I feel like she's the perfect like in between. She can be like really calm and like in her business, but she can be like a pain in the ass and like I want to be annoying like my father today. That's her, and she chose that this morning.
Yeah. Wow. Oh no.
So, yeah.
But she's amazing and she's sweet and I love her and I want to have like plenty of other Ayanas. I'm kidding.
Imaginary ones.
Just oh my god.
At the moment.
But she's sweetie, yeah.
That's
my baby.
Proud of you.
Oh my God, thank you. Don't make me cry. Don't do that. Don't make me cry. It's too early for that.
Have your
We'll save it
coffee.
for the end.
I'll cry at the end maybe.
Did you have, I guess, leading up to that? Well, you kind of said what you were fearful, but when you knew you're going to have a child, like, were you fearful of anything in particular going forward, like in school or in your personal life or career? Like, did you feel like there was anything that was
I always knew that having a child will not be like a stop for me for like school and like work and like my life in general, because I have 5 sisters, and the youngest one was born when I was 18, so I kind of like raised like a baby already. Like I had like a bunch of like baby cousins and like all babies. Yeah, she had me when she was 22, so I was always like the older one. Like when my first cousin was born, I was almost 14 years old. So like I
Because
I raised
I
raised babies before. So having a child for me like was never a stop, but I was scared of like the judgment of other people. Like family members and like other people in the streets and like people that I was going like high school with. Because of course like like I'm saying like I have one friend like she's currently like in middle school and like everything. I was like, she's doing so well and look at me, no diploma with a child. What the fuck? And I was like, maybe will look at me like you're the type of girl, like the basic type of like black girl,
like the stereotype,
exactly, who gets pregnant like really young, no diploma, no nothing, then having shit. I was still living at my mom, so that was the judgment was
the hardest thing, probably. Like the pressure you felt, or
exactly,
like
because I was so scared of losing people because of that.
Aww. And they're not meant to be in your life.
And I felt like I was kind of alone because being a mom and a dad is not the same thing at all. Let me tell you that. And I felt like because I was the one pregnant with the belly, whenever we'll be outside, regardless PM,
they don't look at
mom, they will never look at PM or like look at mama. They will look at me. Like she's a whole baby having a baby. So that was
that's like wow. That's
while I was pregnant, je sortais jamais.
You didn't go out.
I never wanted people to see me. I was home, like because I was pregnant, like at my mom's house. Like I felt like sorry, mom. I was ashamed because I was like, how can you get pregnant at your mom's? Like that's the proof that you have nothing to yourself. Like why would you do that? And I was
because you mean like you were living at
exactly
your mom's.
Like I had nothing. I had a car, nothing else. A whole car. That's it. And I was like, I have to hide myself. Always in sweats. Oh, in summer. I was pregnant, like, in the whole summer shit. I was always in sweats. I was in my room.
Like, you were trying to hide the fact that you were pregnant?
Yeah. I was in sweats. I was in my room. Never wanted to eat too much. Because, you're always hungry when you're pregnant.
You're carrying another human being.
I was and my mom was the type of person, elle était comme, non, viens, stay with me. Come to the groceries with me, whatever. I was like, no, I'll stay home. I'm tired. And I'm tired. Just because I never wanted to go out. I didn't want people to look at me.
Yeah, like have the attention on you.
I know. Like sometimes I had to take the bus. Girl, let me tell you.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's like a whole other obstacle.
Panic attack all the time. I was in the metro like, I need to get up. I need to get up. I need to get up. That was the worst.
God. That's crazy because you're probably already going through so many other uncomforts carrying a baby, and then the fact that you have to stress about just like normal people thing or just
and also have family members who had like reactions because I was pregnant, so that didn't help at all.
Those are all like old school mindsets though. Like
there's always like this traditional, depending what culture you come from. It's always like, what are people gonna say? Like I know us too, we have a lot of that for sure, but
that was the worst. But my mom was so sweet about it. She was like, okay, like, do you want to keep the child? Okay, I'll be there for you. My stepfather, do you need anything? I'll be there for you. My grandma was the happiest person ever. Aww. I was so scared of her.
Yeah, because she had initially said
exactly, but she was like, okay. Bon, and my grandma like speaks French. Elle était comme, d'accord. Donc on fait quoi? Tu veux un drap? Tu veux des oreillers? Qu'est-ce que tu? I was like, grandma, like I'm like 2.5 pregnant. Chill. But she was so excited. So when I saw that my mom, my mother-in-law, my grandma, like my stepfather was okay with me being pregnant,
it didn't matter.
Exactly. I was like, you know what? People can say, people can think. Who gives a fuck? They don't have bills.
You had like a solid support system.
Exactly. So I was like,
that's
good.
what matters.
And for that, my pregnancy was like amazing.
That's good. So that's when your like mindset switched off.
Exactly.
And you were like more accepting.
I had to accept the fact that people will never be okay with me doing stuff. So if ever I have my people okay with my decision, I'll be fine.
And it's not their life.
Seriously, there's always going to be someone that says something about
and the people qui est en train de hate on me when I was pregnant are the same people who are actually looking for my child today. So thank you.
No,
next
we don't
caller.
Need you.
Yeah.
She has aunties already. We don't need you.
Yo, but that was, I guess, the worst part of my pregnancy, like being scared of like people.
Yeah.
And I feel that if ever you're pregnant, don't do that. You'll be fine.
Yeah, honestly.
You'll be fine.
So were you in school at that moment or no? While you were pregnant.
I just had my letter saying that que j'étais acceptée à l'université. And I was like, now I'm pregnant.
Yeah. So what was going through your mind then?
I was like, fuck. I was like, why? Every time that I want to do something great in school, something happens.
So you didn't end up going, and you also didn't know at that point, I guess, what exactly you want to study, right?
Exactly. Just because I was like, being pregnant, en plus à l'université, more people, meaning more eyes.
I was
like,
gonna
no.
say that, like, did that affect whether you were gonna go to school or not?
Yeah.
Like, because you didn't want judgment of other
Exactly.
people. So do you feel like it stopped you a little bit in that moment?
Yeah, I was 20 years old,
Yeah.
pregnant, going to university.
Already the
with a
stress of
belly.
going to university.
I was like, nope. I was like, this ain't it.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
You need
And
rest.
my sister was like, no, mais c'est COVID. Like, you'll go, like, I guess by Zoom, like, by Teams or whatever. I was like, nope. This ain't it. Because the fact that maybe a teacher could say, okay, you guys have to work, like, in teams, you guys have to community meet up with other people. I was like, nope.
Of strangers. Yeah,
I was like,
judgment
nope,
of strangers.
this ain't it.
Yeah.
Not at all. So I was like, you know what? Never mind. I won't go to school. I'll keep working and we'll figure it out after. And that's what I did. I worked. And I worked from home because I didn't want to go out.
I mean, now you
That's
know.
okay.
Yeah. Like,
That's
it was
the new
the
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, going
Now
to school.
at least you know, like, who cares what other people think. I have a good support system, and it's for sure stressful going through that. Like, it's
100%.
normal, your reactions,
Yeah.
but also, like, don't give people the power. Like,
Yeah.
screw them.
And I wish I knew that before. Like, I wish I knew. If I could talk to, like, pregnant Nafy,
Yeah.
I was like, girl,
tell her.
please.
Like, now
Girl,
who cares? Yeah.
Like, it's so extra for nothing. Like, you're crying for nothing right now. Like,
Yeah.
please.
No, your emotions are valid.
100%.
But
That's why I love that we're talking about this, though, because there could be someone that's listening that's going through the same
exactly.
thing. And, like, you could be really helping
Yes.
them.
No,
And
I
I'm-
swear.
And I'm sure that people that, like, were judging, if this happened to them, like,
yeah.
they would
would
feel
go
the
through
same
something.
way. You know what I mean? So
And I just feel like being pregnant at 20, being pregnant at 30 or like 35 is still the same thing. You will always feel the pressure of other people.
Yes.
Like, oh, you're pregnant at 30. Oh, mais là, t'es trop vieille.
Yeah.
Like, what were you doing like before that? Like, why did you wait like that long? Quand t'es
never
pregnant at
happened.
20, you're doing, why are you pregnant right now? You're
Yeah.
too young.
Like,
people,
what
will
age?
people will never be okay with you regardless. So
Yeah.
come just be pregnant whenever you want to be
yeah,
pregnant.
because
Live your
who
life.
cares? Yeah, what they think,
Yeah.
anyways.
Do not get pregnant at 15. It's hard. I'm not telling you to get pregnant
Yeah,
whenever
I'm
you
not
want.
encouraging
I'm
you.
just saying that whatever your decision is, you'll be fine.
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
J'encourage pas les
Yes, that's not what we're doing here.
for your comme FYI. Okay, we can move now.
So now you think that knowing, after going through that, if you were, let's say, you were pregnant now, you wouldn't care. Like, you would go out.
no,
You
yeah.
wouldn't, like,
I'll
feel the
dress
pressure.
up, put makeup on,
Okay.
like the
We
cute
love that.
outside.
Yes.
Like when like like the tight dress with like my belly
Yeah.
out.
I love
I
pregnant-
love that shit.
Listen,
I
yeah.
think pregnant women are the most, like,
Yeah.
the glow.
And I regret so much that I didn't took like the time to like care like comme juste prendre soin de moi while I was pregnant with my daughter parce que je suis comme I will never have that time back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come I will never have that back. Like for my next pregnancy, in God's willing, listen, I'll be out and about.
Yeah,
My
and-
belly out,
Yeah.
everything out, titties popping, everything.
Like Riri.
Yes.
Yes, and yes. Parce que, listen, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard being pregnant young, having people judging you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like it's a beautiful thing. Like you're carrying
Yeah,
like a whole human being.
Yeah.
Like you're carrying life, yo.
Yeah.
It's come.
Life, yo.
Yeah.
Another quote.
Life, yo.
Life, yo.
I love that.
Like, yo, I
Here's
swear.
the content.
Seriously.
Like I swear, and I was like, if only I knew.
Yeah.
If
But now
only
you
I
know.
knew.
But
Like,
it
you
really,
needed
I
to
feel
go
like it
through that.
built you as a person. Like,
Exactly.
You know?
And
Like,
you needed to go through that first experience, even though not all the moments were so like sunshine and
Yeah.
sunshine and
Yeah.
rainbows, but it made you who you are. Now you know yourself better,
Yeah, a lot more.
and it just built you.
And I can't wait to get pregnant again.
Listen, I'm confused
You need
now.
a full-on photo shoot now next
She
time.
has her. You have your pregnancy photo shoot. They're beautiful.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Here,
after,
a glimpse.
Oh my god.
You know,
They're really
I can't wait to
pretty.
see
I'm
it.
gonna
Put the
show you.
picture.
Yeah.
Like,
If you
they're
allow me.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course,
yeah.
no
Oh my god.
problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, I'll send like a bunch of cute pictures.
Hey, okay. we love
And
that.
yeah, and fun fact, I didn't want to do the pictures. I felt
Because you didn't feel.
Yeah.
I was. Listen, I was like 8 months pregnant. I guess I was out there.
Like
My
yeah,
belly
that's
was everywhere.
Yeah.
My
But you're carrying a
face
life,
was
like,
everywhere.
yeah.
But I
I
find that
was-
so pretty. But I know you in the
Yeah.
body, you're not gonna.
I was so chunky. Listen, I was not about that life. Yo, I woke up one day and I was like, hold on.
It's like popping, right? Like
Exactly.
it's like
my face was like round and like like, you know, my nose. I was like, no, this ain't it.
Yeah.
Like, where is Nafy?
Isn't it crazy what women have to go through?
And like the before and after, and then you like, ah.
No, that like, I swear you woke up like one day and you're just like, who are you?
Yeah.
Is it uncomfortable? Like, how do you sleep and stuff?
On your back.
No,
Yo,
like,
but it's
how
not
do you-
comfortable. Like, that's how you have to
But
flip.
how do you
That's
deal
what
with
I'm
this for
saying.
9
But
months?
that's what
Like, I
I'm
don't
saying.
understand.
I feel like women are so fucking strong because
Yes.
we put ourselves through so much shit.
Listen,
Just to bring a life
Just
into
for
the world.
a child.
all like little humans who like look like
Who
their
are gonna-
fathers.
Who freaking scream in
God.
our ears? Have,
I hate you, mom. What? No, listen,
Oh my
I'm not
God.
ready for that. But yeah, listen, I didn't want to do the pictures. PM was like, yo, we have to do these pictures.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Because
okay.
you want to have a memory too.
Yeah.
And he chose everything from my outfit to my hair
my
to my
God, I didn't
nails
know him.
to like the team and the vibe. Everything was him.
He's really creative.
A
Like,
lot.
he's
Wow.
very... And, he's
And for
He
that-
treats you like a queen.
Listen.
We love him.
Listen.
I've never met him, but I love him.
No, listen, I swear, j'aurais jamais choisi like another person than him.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God. And I was like, okay, let's take the goddamn pictures.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so we took the pictures, and I was so awkward. J'étais,
They turn out so nice.
I was like-
and the concept.
you know, I didn't
But
know
if a
what to do
photographer
with my
shot,
body.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was c'était mon ami qui prenait les
Yeah.
photos. And I was like, you know, like, I just want to go home. Like, I don't like it. She was like, you know, like, give it a try. Just try it. Be
Yeah, she's
yourself
gonna
and
direct
try.
you. Yeah.
Exactly. At first, it was awkward. And I was like, you know, Nafy, just act normal so we can get done with this shit. And I was like, let's get it. Okay, let's go post. Bam, bam. Okay,
Like,
let's
just
get it.
do
Let's get it.
15 minutes. just
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
And I saw the picture and I was like, the pictures was pretty. And I really appreciate the fact that he forced me to do the pictures, because now I have something to look back to when I
Yeah.
was spending with
Yes.
my child. And I'm so happy that I have the pictures. now.
They're gorgeous. The
I have like
concept,
one big
everything.
picture like in my living room now.
Nice.
Yes, it's so pretty.
So yeah.
Aww. And Ayana's
Yeah.
gonna look at it and be like, that was me, my mommy's tummy.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like my flat tummy is because of you now. Like my
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
my ugly belly because
No,
of
no,
you.
no.
Stop.
Like
You're
my
gorgeous.
my suggy titties.
No.
Listen, all the changes in my body is
Beautiful
Yeah. But that's
changes.
also why I feel like it was probably so hard for you, because like your body started going through changes.
At a
then,
young
You're
age.
thinking about that, but then you're also thinking about like the judgment. So like
Yeah.
it was a
And
lot.
you're
Yeah,
still
one
growing.
move.
Yeah, I
Like,
always
oh my
like you're
God.
literally super. Well, like I'm like, how does Nafy do
Yeah.
it? Every time you put, I'm like, how?
it's
I
like-
can
it's
barely
amazing.
like.
I said it's too early for me to cry. We still have like a little
No,
shit to
you're
say.
good, you're
and
good.
it's just like it's okay. Cry it out. Let it.
What challenges have you kind of been facing while taking care of a child, but also going to school? Are you going to school like part-time, full-time?
Full-time.
Full-time? Okay, so have you faced like any challenges with that?
And you're working.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and you're working, because triple
Damn.
whammy there.
Yo, I guess the only challenge that I had so far is waking up like a day that you have an exam and your
Yeah.
child is sick.
Like
my
the
God.
unexpected
Yeah.
things.
Yes.
Of like
Listen, let me tell you, kids,
you never know.
you never know with them. She was okay the night before.
Yeah.
We woke up the next morning, and this whole human is sick. And I'm like, child,
So
why?
what do you do? And
I have to send like messages to my teachers. Like, I'm sorry, I have to go to the hospital. My child is sick, and I have to prove them that like it's
Yeah,
a lot.
Doctors know.
it's like yeah, it's like if you don't have a child, then obviously you can plan things out. Okay, my exam is this way.
Also, a child whenever they're sick, they're always looking for mommy.
Yeah, they
Daddy,
want that comfort.
daddy can be just sitting there, and mommy's washing the dishes.
Yeah,
She wants mommy,
Yeah.
yeah.
so mommy needs to stop everything.
To do.
So grab baby.
Yeah.
Parce que baby want nobody
Yeah.
else but mommy.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's cute.
And sometimes
Yeah.
you just
In
like
the
go
movie.
see,
Yeah.
go see your father. I beg, but when she said,
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a lot to deal with, and you have to reschedule. And then what if something can?
yeah. And for that also, I really, really applaud like single moms
Yes. Yeah.
because listen, I have a boyfriend
Yeah.
who's really present, and I'm like, how the fuck would I manage without him?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to school doing so.
Yeah.
I'm not saying,
And
but
there's
like
other
I'm sure
single
it's
moms who also does like maybe like
Yeah.
And they
Yo.
might not have the same support system.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah.
like,
100%.
I'm like, can people say like congrats Nafy? I'm just like, girl, you congrats? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like all that by yourself?
Yeah.
Yo,
That is yeah.
my mom did that. Mom
Hats. Yeah.
having a child, I must say, comme c'est imprédictible.
Unpredictable.
It's that part of having a child and going to school that was really challenging.
That's actually, I wouldn't have, well, obviously I don't have a, I'm not going through it, so I don't know, but I would.
Yeah, that.
Taking notes.
Yeah.
Because the rest is actually not that bad.
Okay.
She's comforting us. She's going to daycare and she's thinking
fine.
about her baby. She's going to daycare. She's fine. She have like a bunch of aunties. I have like a bunch of siblings. Like my sister-in-law and like my mother and like everybody's here.
Yeah.
They can watch the baby. But when baby's sick,
it's a different, like when you have to be alone, like completely all the time.
Exactly, you have to be. So sometimes you have to study with baby on you, and you have to study, and you have to cook with baby on you. And I learned how that I can wash the dishes with like one hand, and I learned how to fold clothes
Mothers are amazing.
One hand, and I learned how to pick up stuff with one hand because baby wants to be like in your arms,
The way you're saying that.
Not like I figured out like to doing like a bunch of stuff with like my hand.
One hand,
I figured out.
Gotta switch with the other,
like a whole octopus and shit,
Has becoming a mom, you kind of talked about like the societal pressures, but has it affected maybe your personal relationships, like your friendships, maybe with your partner or your parents, just like anything?
Oh, last one, I feel like it's important to talk about it.
And how so,
Because having a child is like know you time. Like there's a couple, they have a child, and now there's the couple, and the child.
I love the vision.
Thank you.
Like wherever they go, the child is still there.
It's
like sometimes like you can forget about you and your partner. It's hard, yo.
To manage.
It's hard as hell. Being intimate with your partner, you don't have time anymore. You have a whole child who don't sleep at night. You want to go out like on a date, you can't because you're breastfeeding. So you have to have baby with you all the time. You want to go out, but you need to have people watching your kid. But are you okay with people watching your kid when she's young like that? You have to go out because you have like a birthday party, whatever. But you have to bring your child, but you have to be home by 5 because baby needs to sleep at 6. And do you see how hard it is?
100%.
Like it's not possible. And you have to go out, but you have to think, okay, shit, traffic. So I have to be home by 2, but I have to go out. Do you see that?
Yes.
All the maths?
It's all like it revolves around your child.
It's not matting. It's not like the math is not matting. Like the shit. But I swear it's hard. But PM and I, on s'est dit que listen, having a kid, ça veut pas dire que comment can I go out.
Exactly.
So
like it'll definitely change things, but we're not gonna be like
Stop your life.
and we're gonna continue like building our relationship, growing, loving each other, just in different ways.
So that's why, my boyfriend and I, qu'est-ce qu'on fait, c'est comme every other month we're just asking each other, what can I do to make you feel better? What can I change about me that you don't like? What do you want me to do more? Like, do you want me to get dressed more often? Do you want me to? Why do you think I do all the shit? For me, yes, but for him too, because
let's not lie to ourselves completely.
Il aime ça.
If it makes you feel put together too, sometimes
like a little bit,
a bit self-care.
Exactly. So that's what we do, and I feel like, par exemple, tonight we're going out tonight. And I asked my sister, can you look for the baby, just for like 2-3 hours. We'll just go out and we'll come back. And she's like, okay, never mind. It's gonna have no problem. I had plans, but it's whatever. You guys never go out, so I'll just come over and watch the kid. Mais c'est un truc que, people say, don't forget about yourself, don't forget about your partner, but it's not easy.
Exactly.
When you have a child, nothing else matters. It's always a child. You have to make sure that she have diapers. Okay, she have wipes. She have clothes. Okay, the thing is in the dryer, and okay, so I make food, and always I'm in school, and I'm just like, okay, qu'est-ce que je vais faire à manger? Shit, I have to buy wipes. Fuck, I have to go to Costco now. Fuck, I'm always.
There's always like, stuff going on.
There's always something going on, but you just need to say like, okay, stop for a sec. Stop for a sec. Go see your partner, hug him, and kiss him. Spend time with him. Come back to your child after that. She won't die. She's right here chilling, playing with blocks and shit. Like she won't die. But you just feel like
5 minutes.
Exactly.
Least,
But it's hard. It's hard on the sexual life. It's hard on having friends. It's hard on having time with your family. It's hard on everything. And you have, Mom, don't listen to that. And you have, I just no. You don't have to cut it because it's life.
No, for sure.
I have a child, so Everybody knows. I have a child. Because I feel like c'est quelque chose que we have to talk about. Parce que
This is like transparency.
I know. It's not. If you expect for you to be flipping and splitting everywhere, I think let me tell you something.
If you expect to be flipping and splitting everywhere,
this ain't it. I swear. You will have to work on that. You will your partner will need to be patient with you. You have to be patient with yourself. You have to be patient with your partner because he won't be the dad that you want him to be. You won't be the mom that he want you to be.
There's always
he'll be him and you'll be you. And you guys need to function after that.
I like that.
That's a nice.
Parce que at first, when we had baby, I had so much expectation from him. Qu'il pouvait pas meet. And I got me upset because I'm like, what are you doing? I don't want you to do that. I want you to do that way. And he was like, no, because I want to do that way. I was like, no, it's my way or the highway. So figure it out. And I was like, it cannot be like that. So that's also affect the partnership.
So then with all of that going into your head, like, oh, what am I going to feed my baby now? How did you focus in school? Like, I know motivation, but obviously it takes more than just motivation, Like, I can barely pass a class and I have everything. Like,
to be honest, I have absolutely no idea and no proper answer to give you.
Oh my God.
Like, it just kind of, you figured it out, you squeezed in, you forced yourself, you're like,
exactly. That's the shit. I force myself because I need to have something, once again, for my child. I need to have something for me to show people that it's just because I'm the mother doesn't mean that I cannot study, that I cannot go to school, that I cannot have a career. I have to do something. So, I force myself.
And I guess having a child, it's like more of a, reality hits. It's like, you have to. You don't have a choice.
Comme littéralement, tu deviens, another person, dans un claquement de doigts. Comme, the immature Nafy, she's not here anymore. Comme, I'm sorry, but you have to. You have to go. You have to go. I swear.
You don't have time. Pick yourself up.
Exactly.
There's no time to cry right now.
You're a whole new person now. Come, you give birth to yourself too. Come. It's something else. It's something else. So I forced myself to study.
And then maybe seeing your daughter, playing with it just your priorities maybe come more into play.
And also my boyfriend, he was like, did you study? Are you ready for your exams? Je t'ai pas vu étudier. Pick up your book. Let's get it. Do you want coffee? I know you love coffee. Do you want coffee? Okay. I'll be right back. Go make a coffee. Here you go. Grab your shit. Study now.
I guess having someone at home too to be there and you're not alone. You said, if it was a single mom, definitely harder.
And also my friends, you guys always good job, Nafy, keep it up. So having cheerleaders behind you, it's even a little boost. They just come, I cannot let them down. At the same time, I cannot let myself down. So because I have them and they got me, I know that I can do it.
Exactly.
So it's not just my boyfriend, just my dad, but it's you guys too. All you guys.
It's true because you can recognize, okay, you're doing well, but having other people see it and validate it is nice.
Just people saying, I'm so proud of him. Just oh my, it's too early for that.
Because sometimes we have imposter syndrome where we don't give ourselves enough credit. And like you said, it's you didn't feel like you were good enough to study or do well in school or even be the type of person that went to school. And now, you didn't give yourself enough, not credit, but you maybe doubted because of what you were studying.
So that's that. I forced myself and I had a good, good cheerleaders with me. I don't like calling you guys cheerleaders, but you have the image, the image.
Okay, so I know before you spoke a bit about how your race kind of impacted the way you think people are going to view you, but how has race and gender impacted your experience as a notary, studying in that field and working in that field?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I think you figured it out.
But I call Maître Boussila sin. You guys will hear the shit out of me. When I'll be done with school, you guys will call me maître every day.
Master.
Yeah. Working and studying in the field is just... C'est un avant, comme a taste of how I will be. Because I said how I will be, because I will. How I will be in the future. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how I will be in that position. And also because I want to make an impact in somebody's in someone I want another child looking at me, she was she did that, so I want to do that too. My sisters maybe maybe I don't know who,
anyone looking at you. Yeah.
Like le chien du voisin, I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone.
Le chien?
Maybe like the dog. Oh no, like someone. I want
Just
someone
look
to
at her
like.
living her life.
Yeah, I'm dead. Oof. No, but for real, like it's just giving like a taste of how I will be in the future. And it's just comme c'est plus excitant.
Yeah.
Like I just can't wait. I'm excited like to be done and to have like all my diploma like on my wall, you know, like this.
Yeah.
Listen.
But do you think race and gender have been like impacted or have been an obstacle, or have you seen any differences?
I don't think so, because notary is mostly like females.
Women.
Females, yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
I say females. I'm so sorry. That's
women,
not the problem.
whatever.
Yeah, because I heard people like saying females and like
you know
like when men guys
I don't
say
know
it,
what the proper thing
is
is.
it disrespectful to say female?
I think it's if
the
men
way
say it.
it's like a certain like this
know.
female, like you're not usually you say this woman.
Yeah, this woman.
You wouldn't see, but like yeah, you could say women. Yeah,
It's
female,
not.
whatever. It's coming. We know it's not. Like,
Okay, I can cut it. We're learning. It's
We're
fine.
learning.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's mostly like pretty ladies who's notary. Y a pas beaucoup d'hommes.
Yeah.
Like where I work, y en a deux.
Okay. Hey, put them in their place.
I know, yeah. So I'm just like, so I have my place. Like, you know, come, and I just feel like come in the, like, the law field.
Yeah.
Like, women are like, we're getting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come, we're out there, like, we're here and about. Like, come, say, come, it's my place. Like, move. It's my time now.
Okay.
And I'm not scared, like, to be, like, a black woman in the law field. I'm not scared.
Okay.
Because I'm
here, like, motivated.
Exactly, parce que I'm not the only one. Like, je regardais
Yeah.
récemment and like there's a lot of black women comme qui sont dans le field and I'm just like, okay,
that's
so
inspiring.
Yeah.
come I can go there. Come, it's not. Je suis pas intimidée. I'm not scared because there's other
You feel
people who like
represented,
open the doors for me.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Okay,
I'm just
that's
like-
really good.
So I'm not scared. Come, and I feel like dans notre era, we're getting it. Like we have our place now. C'est comme,
Exactly.
it's not like back in the days dans le temps de nos parents where
There's barely any
exactly
minorities.
come women have to stay home and like you know raise their children and like whatever. Like come now only out and about.
Yeah, like no one's looking at you like, oh, why are you studying or why are you doing this? You have a daughter. Like
Look how many like women like ils graduent logistique, like you know, like the country
tech
stuff.
like tech.
Look
tech,
at that.
Women in tech, yeah.
Ingénieur and like
In STEM,
know.
sorry, not tech. Yes, in STEM.
It's not what's that?
Their STEM stands for like
STEM
a
is
couple,
like everything.
like
it's
tech,
like a few things.
information. I'm just saying.
Engineering.
Look at that. So imagine law.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And I love it.
Does anyone like when they find out your mom? Are they surprised when they see that you're working? Like, are they questioning it? Like, oh, why are you doing this? Why aren't you spending? Like, have you ever had like judgmental experiences in terms of maybe at work or?
Oh, for my family members.
Okay, for more family members.
For them, they were like, you have a boyfriend. You're not supposed to be working and paying for shit. You're supposed to stay home and take care of your job. Like, he's supposed to be paying for everything. Come, why are you guys paying your bills?
Yeah.
Why are you working? Come, like, his money is your money. And I'm just like, since when?
Yeah.
When he's giving, like, his 40 hours, like, to somebody, is it for me?
Yeah.
When I'm working my ass off 40 hours a week, is it for him?
Yeah.
It's for me.
Yeah.
And why the fuck would I want to stay home for?
Yeah. Like, that's
do
not
nothing.
what you want to do.
I'm 23 years old, I can't work.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that era, like, we're all talking about égalité des sexes and whatever, and I'll have to stay home and depend on a man.
Yeah,
Fuck,
exactly.
like, I was like, no. Like, my mom's cousin, she was like, no, why are you still going to school? Like, you're not supposed to be paying for school. You're supposed to be paying for everything for it. And I was just like, where and when?
Like, how?
Where and when?
Yeah.
Because for me, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I'm working, he's working. Also, he's also like covering most of the bills because like when I have school, I can like work a lot. So he's doing like his part. Listen,
yeah, exactly.
He's doing his part. So I'm just like, no, like the bare minimum I can do is actually like, you know, like.
But you're also learning, like you're not just working, you're working somewhere you're passionate about that's
Exactly.
in your career path field. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So no, for me,
Okay, that's really good.
like people are like, no, you should stay home and you focus on school. I'm just like, no, I love working.
Yeah.
I love like waking up in the morning and going to work. I love my work. I love my colleagues. I love, I love them. And like, it's funny. I love my workplace. I love everything about it. So, it's giving vibe and like easy.
I love that.
It's giving vibe and easy.
Romanticizing work. Have you noticed any differences being a young black mom compared to non-BIPOC young moms? Like, I don't know if you've experienced
Just
anything or
judgment
just like,
in general.
Okay, you feel like you're stereotyped or judged more compared to...
Once I was, I guess it was Maxi. Anyways, I was somewhere.
Yeah.
Buying stuff for my child with my child because my boyfriend was working at home, so I had to go out with the baby and like grab a bunch of stuff. And you have like the old people, like old white people.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, is it hard to be a single mom?
Oh, they assumed you were single?
And I was like, I'm sorry? Like, oh, is it
and
hard?
They're like strangers, like random.
In
the
never
Maxi.
saw
It's always in the
them
Maxi.
before.
Mind their business.
Please, sir, go use your retirement
Seriously.
money for your like
buy your crackers and leave.
I swear. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? She was like, oh, you know, and touching my child, is it hard? I was like, first of all, do not touch my baby. I will box you. I will box you. I don't know you. It's COVID. Do not touch my child.
But why? Yeah, regardless if it's COVID, why are you touching people's children? Like,
I was like,
ew.
I was like, if you don't get away from my child.
And now you're insulting me, asking me this question.
And she was like, oh no, but I know it's hard. You know, like being like in your position, I feel like it will be hard. I was like, I don't understand where is all that coming from. I was so confused. And you know, like when something is happening and
making up,
you're not processing it like properly. You're just like,
is this
hold
happening
on,
right now?
like to me, like to me. I woke up this morning like chilling, minding my business,
and then reality hit like the world.
After I was like, I have to defend myself and defend him. I was like, I have a whole boyfriend at home working for me to buy food for my child. So you, old lady, you can go about your life and stop talking about me and my life. I was like, I'm not single. I'm not a single mother. She has a father, really present, and I have a whole present boyfriend. So I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, that's not what I meant. I'm not racist. I was like, we never talked about racism, bro.
She said that?
Yeah, I was like, yo, you're so extra. You can go bye.
Oh my god.
And I feel like if they immediately say I'm not racist, it's because they're racist.
And I was just like, so this is really like the reality that I have to live with. Like people are looking at me when I'm out with my child, maybe saying like, you know, she's single. No rings, she's definitely single.
Like already profiling you, putting into a category
all the time.
And some may not, like, just if they're looking at you. Like, I feel like you don't realize, because when people are looking at you, that what they may be thinking. But then after, when you, like,
or also, my child is almost 2, so the terrible 2 vibe. So we can't be outside and she start, like, screaming and yelling because, you know, she wants the little Peppa Pig shit like she found, like, in the freaking Maxi, whatever. So now they're
going to blame the parents.
People are looking at me like, here again. Like another black mom raising like a whatever this is, and I'm just like, she's just a 2-year-old who wants to pay every 2-year-old. She just wants the Peppa Pig. I swear, my child. I'm doing my best.
Anything to prove to them.
But that's the life that I'm living. So sometimes I'm just like, whenever she's screaming, let's just buy it and like get out. I'm just like, you know what, $24. Okay, I'll grab it.
Oh no!
Just because I don't want people to look at me. I don't want people to think that my child's mal élevé. How do you say it in English? Mal élevé.
Misbehaving?
Yes. You didn't raise your kid properly.
Kind of like that. I don't think we have like one single word.
And I don't have a mal élevé kid. Yeah. I do not have a mal élevé kid. She's 2 years old and she wanted the Peppa Pig doll and like the little thingy. Yeah. So I have to get it. $47. I have to get it now.
No, you should be like, no, screw you. You're gonna listen to the tantrum. So you wanna look?
Sometimes like I feel like I need to go out like without her. Yeah. Because I don't want her to out in public and people to look at me. And
so you feel like there's in other ways you still feel that judgment, but more in terms of like it's more random people stereotyping.
Exactly. And also it always happens when I'm alone with her. Mm-hmm. So imagine.
Yeah. So when you're with your partner, you feel like
I feel like I don't say that it's okay for her to act up in public, but I just feel like when people are looking at us, they're like, okay, like this is young, like a young family trying to figure it out with the child. But when I'm by myself with the baby, they're like, another one, like another, whatever with another whatever. And I'm like that. So yeah,
it's so stressful.
Being like a young black mom, comparing like to like another young mom, it's not the same thing. It's hard. But I don't have a mal élevé kid. I promise.
No. I mean, you don't have anything to prove to us. We don't have kids.
I would expect any baby to just start screaming for no reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because they want to be looked at.
And it's your first child. Yeah. If you have a mal élevé kid, you do. But I'm not saying you do. But I'm saying like, so what? What do you want from me? Like,
I swear, it's so not easy to raise it. Like a baby, like to teach them like not to do that, like not to hit. And she's in the fit that she want to hit everybody. I'm like, you want to box me? I'll box you. Let's get it. Parce que I swear, yo, it's so not easy.
Yeah.
She's always out and about in the box, and I'm like, girl, if you don't get on my face, but I'm trying my best to teach her, like, you don't hit people.
Yeah. You have to be a teacher. You have
to.
to be a doctor. Like, moms have to do everything.
Yeah, but it's also like they're their own person, so like they're gonna have an attitude. You guys are gonna butt heads, so like people can't expect every child to be like quiet. Listening to their mother all the time.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I'm out here having like a whole argument with like a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Don't like, yeah, don't. I'm like, girl, you can't even speak properly. You're out there like cussing at me, and so I'm just like, yo, get away.
Oh my god, no, for sure. And you can be catching the baby at a bad moment, maybe like. Just leave us alone.
And sometimes she's okay, and like randomly, I'm just like, child.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah.
Everything was good like a second and a half ago. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god. People just need to mind their business.
Yes. Just
That's
buy your stuff at Maxi. Don't. I don't know what you're here to do, but
No,
stop.
like Sunday morning, Maxi, ain't it?
That's what all the old people.
All the
know,
old people
why.
like, oh no, I'm good.
Okay, we have one last question. Just to kind of wrap everything up, what are your like tips on how to manage being a mom and being at school and like at the same time being so young going through it?
First,
discovering yourself too.
give yourself a chance. It will not be easy, but you'll get through it. Like one step at a time. Find a balance, find your rhythm, and when you have that, everything will fall in place. Like just give yourself a chance. Tu vas pas te réveiller un matin and like you have everything under control.
Yeah.
C'est impossible. C'est impossible. That's one. Second of all, let stuff go. You cannot handle everything by yourself. You need to let things go. You need to let your partner help you. You need to let your mom help you. You need to let your sisters help you. Let things go.
Yeah.
You cannot do everything by yourself. That's 2. Third, don't forget about yourself. Take care of yourself. Go do your nails. Do your lashes. Do your hair. Go get your petties done. If you have to go on the walk and like run outside, do that.
Yeah.
Find at least like a 30 minutes per day like to yourself.
Yeah.
No kiddos. No talking to the phone to somebody. If you want to watch YouTube, do that. But at least you did something to yourself.
Yeah.
Do that and you have everything under control. For school, reste organisé. And do something that you love. Don't force yourself to do stuff just because you have a child. You need to get like a diploma or something. Sit down, make a list, figure it out yourself, and start. Just jump in the pool and
see where it goes.
Do
if
it.
Doesn't work. Yeah.
Like your social life. Listen, people cannot understand everything that you do. If you cannot go out because you have whatever going on with your child, people will say like, oh, she always have like excuses or whatever. They will never understand you.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Do not blame yourself. Do not feel sad and like frustrated about them. Like just let them be.
Yeah.
Like they will understand when they will have to.
You have a whole child.
Yeah.
I don't have time to go out. Like
Exactly.
you judging me right now. Like bye.
Listen, and that's that. You know, like don't stress yourself about people.
Yeah, and comparing
Exactly.
or like upsetting. Like you have a child.
But also, if you want, you have to go out. Also,
yes.
You cannot just stay home and be like a mom and because, oh my God, I have a kid, I cannot. No. Listen, go to that club, go to that bar, go to that shisha, go to that house party, go do whatever you have
like
to
you're
go.
still living your early adult life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you don't, like maybe in the future you will blame the kid because of that.
Resentment.
Exactly. And that will be sad for the kid because the kid never asked to be there. You had unprotected sex like you had a whole child. Bro, like forget out. Listen, it's you.
Yeah.
So I just like you need to go out. You need to have fun and you need, just have like a proper balance.
Yeah.
I'm not saying go to the club every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have balance.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. Let things go.
Yeah.
And understand people. And you'll be just fine. That's what I do.
Okay, let's have kids
that.
now. We're ready. We have the guidebook. Let's just.
Oh my God.
Nafy said we're good.
I swear we should make like a book about how being a parent. That would be
You
so
should
great.
write one. Us, we know nothing about it.
That would be great. I think that would be a great idea. /Afiyat too. Yada.
We should help market it.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I guess that would be my tips for people.
Yeah, takeaways. Okay, amazing.
But it's fun having kids.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm confused now. You told me I can't be doing splits and shit on. Then you said
having kids is fun. Like, I'm always saying, like, kids are annoying, but, like, they're amazing.
Yeah, there's like both sides, obviously.
Yeah, you look at them just like, let me squeeze you like a little, like, human. And so they just, like, get away from face. But you love them.
Yeah, of course.
And they're sweet. Sometimes. Oh my gosh, girls, thank you so
Oh
much
my
for the
God, of
experience.
course.
First of all, I just want to say again, I don't. This is the first time I ever met her, and I'm like so proud of you. I feel like I'm her best friend now.
Go Nafy!
I told you, my cheeks are hurting for how hard I'm smiling because you're just like so passionate and so like I feel like you're such an amazing soul.
My arm
Such an amazing soul.
Oh, thank you so much. You guys are like amazing. Listen, if you guys stop watching this podcast, I will find you. I will find you and I will scratch your car, okay? So you need to follow and subscribe and ask your grandma and her dog to subscribe to. Thank you. Like,
okay, we're done.
yes. No, yeah, but you guys are doing like an amazing job. I'm really proud of you guys. You guys, give it up.
Thanks for being a guest. This was
Honestly,
so fun.
I love this topic. Again, I think like if anyone is going through this, I hope that you listen to this fully and just like hear her experience and like all her tips because they were amazing.
Exactly. Super raw conversation.
I love it.
Nafy being transparent. Thank you for that.
As always.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like we said, if you did, please subscribe to our channel, comment, like, share it with your friends. Also follow Nafy on Instagram.
Yes, I have cute pictures and a cute daughter. If you want to see my daughter, follow me on Instagram, you know.
Yeah, we'll have it linked down below. You can also follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Wild Thoughts Pod. And every other important link is going to be down below. We're on every podcast platform, so you can listen to us. And that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoy. See ya.
Bye.